Kim Greylek is a fictional character on the NBC crime drama Law & Order Special Victims Unit, portrayed by Michaela McManus. Character overview. Kim Greylek transfers to the Manhattan District Attorney's Office in a lateral move from the U.S. Department of Justice's Office on Violence Against Women in Washington, D.C. Greylek is assigned to the Special Victims Unit as a permanent replacement of Ada Casey Novak. Diane Neal, who, after the events that occurred in Cold, has been censured. In D.C., Greylek is nicknamed the Crusader, where she has dealt with the policy-making side of sex crimes, and moves to Manhattan's SVU to make a difference. Character within SVU. Introduced in the 10th season premiere episode Trials, Greylek maintains an unrelenting reputation unpopular with the detectives. She threatens to charge a defendant with a hate crime for raping 2 women and has a teenage boy charged with assaulting a police officer so he can be tested for HIV. Further, her hands-on approach in accompanying the detectives is at odds with Detective Elliot Stabler, Christopher Maloney, who does not believe he is able to do his job with Greylek looking over his shoulder. In the episode, Babes, Greylek angers a woman believed to be involved with a young girl's suicide, but she was found not guilty. After gloating about her innocence, the woman physically attacks Greylek in the courtroom for correcting her about being innocent, and to wash the blood off her hands before holding her daughter's baby. When the officers pulled the woman off her, Greylek tells Stabler to charge her with assault. However, Greylek has shown a softer side, warning Stabler to get a good defense attorney for his daughter Kathleen. In the episode Swing, Kathleen, who is dealing with bipolar disorder issues, is charged with breaking and entering in conjunction with theft, and the DA's office will prosecute her. In the episode Smut, Greylek rushes to get justice for 3 women who were drugged and raped by a man obsessed with violent pornography. Greylek also seeks justice when a man is brutally beaten outside a strip club, with the man's ex-wife and 13-year-old transgendered daughter Haley as the prime suspects. In episode Transitions, before the case gets to trial, detectives Olivia Benson, Mariska Hargitay, and Stabler discover that it was Haley's guidance counselor who committed the crime. During the trial, Greylek uncovers that the guidance counselor is also a transgender woman, and that is why she tried to help Haley. The character is written out in episode Led, during the middle of a trial where pediatrician Gilbert Kepler, Lawrence Aroncio, is found guilty of sexually assaulting 4 of his male patients. Greylek is last seen doing a press conference with Captain Don Cragen, Dan Florrick, Benson, and Stabler on the steps of the courthouse, when the doctor's attorney hands the SVU squad a lawsuit. Greylek responds, "What did you people do?" Quote. Later in the episode, Benson and Stabler discover the doctor murdered in his home. The detectives hold CSU out of the house until Cragen and Greylek get to the scene in case IAB wants to screw with them again. Sergeant John Munch, Richard Belzer, asks if they are sure Greylek isn't on one of her "I need to be at the crime scene" crusades again. When Detective Finn Tutuola, Ice-T, realizes it's not Greylek, and they all see Ada Alexandra Cabot, Stephanie March, walk up to the scene with Cragen. Cabot tells the detectives that the Justice Department called Greylek back to D.C., and that District Attorney Jack McCoy let her leave immediately. Development. After the departure of Diane Neal, who portrayed Ada Casey Novak from the 5th to 9th season of Law & Order Special Victims Unit, Michaela McManus was approached to replace her. McManus, who departed One Tree Hill for the role, was cast as a series regular in the capacity of assistant district attorney. On the casting, creator and executive producer of SVU Dick Wolf claimed, "We look forward to McManus working with Neil, Bear, Ted, Kotcheff, and me to create another interesting and memorable character in the Law and Order universe." The character was originally to be named Polly Sturgis. According to McManus, then SVU showrunner Neil Bear instead chose to name the character Kim Greylek. Kim, after American actress Kim Novak, who also inspired the name of SVU character Casey Novak, and Greylek, after Novak's character in the 1955 film Five Against the House. In the series, Greylek departs to D.C. in the 15th episode, Lead, and is replaced by Cabot March in a recurring capacity, while McManus continued to appear in the opening credits for the rest of the season. However, in April 2009, it was confirmed by TV Guide that McManus would not be returning to SVU, with no response from NBC as to why she departed. On her departure, Bear noted that she's, McManus, moved on. Sometimes the part and the actor just don't mesh. It was a mutual decision. McManus herself had said that her role was really tricky. This character has a lot of brain power and her vocabulary is different than mine. Quote, credits. McManus is credited in 22 episodes of SVU, appearing in 13 as Greylek, making her the shortest-serving Ada in this series.